People from around the world, welcome to this edition of Channel Negative One News. Let's meet your hosts, Caleb Fiegels Jones and Alex Paticoli.
Good morning, sports fans.
And welcome to this edition of...
Wait a second. Looks like we have the wrong segment.
Okay, let's just wrap it up. Let's do it again. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that.
Yes, now we're talking about the Panama Canal.
The Panama Canal is a 48-mile ship canal in Panama, hence the name.
A canal is a man-made river, and Panama is a country in Central America.
Thanks. This wonderful display of hard work and labor connects the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans and allows boats to travel through as they please.
I used to have a fear of boats, but that ship sailed. Wink!
To be honest, I'm not one for buoyancy, but whatever floats your boat.
Wink! Not only is the Panama Canal a beautiful and scenic route, but it also saved a lot of time.
You used to have to travel all the way to the southernmost tip of South America and make your way back. The Panama Canal made it much faster.
As you see in the picture, instead of traveling all the way down through Cape Horn and back up, you can go right through the Panama Canal. Now for a quick commercial break. Bob Flanders here with a brand new product. Are you sad? Does your life have no pizzazz? Head on down to the Panama Canal and observe the beautiful scenery. Look at that beauty. Welcome back.
And now for some history.
Great intro, Caleb, and great idea as well.
Thanks. The idea of the Panama Canal goes all the way back to the 16th century.
In 1513, Vasco Nunez, a Spanish explorer, discovered it was just a small piece of land that separated the Pacific from the Atlantic Ocean.
This sparked excitement, and emperors from around the world ordered a survey to see if a canal was even possible to be built there. But they said it was impossible.
Now that is interesting.
But it's not all.
That's right. There was no serious attempt to build the Panama Canal until the 1880s, when a French company started digging.
There are many problems and poorly planned ideas which prove that this was a very difficult project.
The men behind the failed attempt, including Gustave Eiffel, the maker of the Eiffel Tower, were brought mismanagement charges. Charges were dropped, and it was America's turn. Originally, they wanted to build the canal in Nicaragua, not Panama.
The U.S. wanted a canal for military reasons and economic reasons. Soon they realized it was safer and had already gotten started in Panama, so began the long process of building the Panama Canal. At first, Colombia wouldn't let us build the canal, but Panama rebelled and gained its independence. In this, we gained the right to construct the Panama Canal.
We would pay a lot to do so. $375 million, right?
That's right.
Now, also on a side note, a century after the completion of the canal, there was still a chance that one could be built in Nicaragua. So a Chinese company gave $40 billion to the country so that they could build a canal.
Okay, now back to what we're supposed to be talking about. More than 25,000 workers died during the Panama Canal construction.
They battled terrain, weather, and many deaths. It was not looking much better than the French attempt. Would we pull through?
Of course, we are America. Most early deaths were caused by yellow fever and malaria.
At the time, experts thought that these diseases were caused by bad air and bad working conditions, but soon scientists found out that the role of mosquitoes was massive.
We then significantly reduced the deaths in Panama by draining standing water, removing insect breeding grounds, and installing screens on the buildings there.
Between 13 and 14,000 ships use the Panama Canal every year. Mostly U.S. ships, but followed closely by China, Chile, Japan, Colombia, and South Korea.
Every vessel that passes through must pay. It pays in relation to its size and cargo volume. Tolls for the largest ships can go up to $450,000.
The smallest payment was 36 cents by Richard Haliburton in 1928, who swam the canal.
Why would they need to know that? Today, $1.8 billion in tolls are collected annually.
I thought it was interesting.
Okay,
You didn't?
I mean, please continue.
All right. On average, a ship passing through the Panama Canal takes 8 to 10 hours.
A system of locks raises ship 85 feet above sea level, and captains can't do it alone, so trained canal pilots gain control and guide it through the waterway.
In 2010, the millionth vessel crossed through the canal since its opening in 1914.
Are you kidding me?
What? That's somewhat important.
Oh, okay.
You want to take this outside, buddy?
Sure, we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. Alex has suffered an injury, so I'll just be reading from the script. Thank you for waiting. In the years after the Panama Canal opened, tensions between Panama and the U.S. increased over the control of it. Oh shoot. As I was saying, after riots, Panama broke off relations with the United States. In 1977, Jimmy Carter and Omar Torres signed treaties that transferred control of the canal to Panama. In 1999, but gave the U.S. the right for military forces. We'll see you next time on Channel -1 News. And remember, the Panama Canal is the place to be to go from sea to sea. Good night.